Hey, YouTube. How's everybody's Tuesday night going? Mine's going pretty good. Anyway, a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I think just one thing in particular tonight, and that is President Biden visiting Ukraine while we have a major catastrophe in Ohio. I just don't like the optics of it. I think that is money. I mean, the government has already given the Ukraine a good amount of money, billions and billions of dollars. I know, what's half a billion more going to do? I understand. All right. But $500 million would go such a long way for the people in Ohio to help rebuild their community, and rebuild their infrastructure. It's a lot of farmland, a lot of, polluted water. Oh my gosh, it's a catastrophe. And I just don't think that President Biden going and visit, especially so secretly, right? Because he's, voila, here I am. God, I just think it was just not a good move optically. I mean, I understand that he's well liked by the people in his own party, but if he wants to get reelected, then he needs to really focus on the independent vote. Like myself, I'm independent, and you want my vote, man? This isn't the way to get it. Yeah, and I'm tongue-tied because I just am not happy with this. Just like a lot of my fellow Americans are not very happy, right? Independently minded voters, and so let's see what happens in this next election. It's still a way out though. But I just thought it was funny that there's Biden and he's walking with Zelensky, and there's air raid sirens going off, and the Secret Service doesn't come to cart him away. They are paid to protect the man. It's like he is the president. That is their job, is to safeguard the President of the United States, keep him from harm's way. Doesn't seem like that happened, right? So it just makes me wonder and really think that was just all for show. That's optics, man. It's a good photo op. Get it? I totally get it. I think all presidents do this, and anybody in the public eye, they do this. Looks good on them, I suppose. But going to the Ohio, that train derailment, which was an environmental disaster, right? Maybe the worst in this country's history. I'm not sure. Look that up. I'm just here to talk about it, and but it's interesting because Trump made the announcement that he's going to go out there and visit tomorrow. I think it's the 22nd. And as soon as he made that announcement, Pete Buttigieg, right, Transportation Secretary, if I believe, came out and said, we need to go help, and we need to hold that that train company, or accountable for what they've done, and we're going to hold their feet to the fire and make them pay for this. Hey, that's good. I'm sorry it took so long, and the fact that a former president who's trying to run for re-election makes an announcement that he's going to go, it's, stirs up the government bureaucracy to go out and do something. Hey, as long as something gets done. What I'd like to see is Trump go out there and write a check for a few $1,000,000. That would be nice. You know? If you think about it, what did Jesus do in the Sermon on the Mount, right? He preached, and then the crowd was hungry, but he didn't send them away. He fed them. So people are more receptive to your message if you help them. I'm just saying. I just kind of just wanted to talk about that, you know. There's a lot of other things going on in the news in our country and our world, but nothing I really want to talk about tonight. I just briefly wanted to talk about Biden and Trump, because it most likely will be the two of them again for this re-election thing coming up in 2024, or maybe none of them, right? Who knows? Who knows what happens? I don't know what the future holds. I don't have a crystal ball, and neither do you. And if you do have one, I don't want to know what it says, because it's probably all it's all lies and mentiras anyway, so whatever. But to me, all that matters is that the people of Ohio get the help they deserve and they need, because it's just a environmental disaster, right? And I don't even want to think about what the ramifications are going to be from the next year, 6 months to 5 years down the road. But hopefully we can get some infrastructure work done and get our railroads in shape and where they need to be at. We'll see. You know, I don't have a lot of faith in government, either party. Never really have. But the fact that they're going to go out just as a big, finger in the air for the Trump, fine. As long as something gets done and people get helped. Again, I hope everybody's having a great night. This is Jeff, New Paradigm Shift Report. We will see you. My brother's absent today, but either we'll see you tomorrow or I'll see you tomorrow for another little vid here, and just kind of talk about other things that are going on. I think tomorrow we'll talk about culture. Oof, that's messed up. Anyway, everybody lighten up. Drink some whiskey. Later.